collection. I am Ma'am Leia, and for today's video, we are going to learn about the different types of questions. But first, let us define what is a question.
Questions are sentences expressing the curiosity or desire to discover a lot of things about the surroundings. There are 5 types of questions, namely, information or WH+H questions, yes-no questions, attached or tag questions, embedded questions and alternative questions. Information or WH+H questions: what, who, where, when, why and how. These are questions requiring facts or explanations as answers. Some examples are the following. What did you learn from the discussion today? Why did you choose to become a performer? When are you going to submit your project proposal? Yes/no questions. These questions are answerable by yes or no. Here are some examples. Do you want to watch a movie? Are you going home this weekend? Is that your younger sister? Attached or tag questions. These are questions that are attached to the sentence and are answerable by yes or no. They are considered parts of the whole sentence. If the sentence is negative, the tag is positive. Some examples are the following. You didn't hurt her, did you? Sarah isn't coming, is she? The judges aren't intimidating, are they? However, if the sentence is positive, the tag is negative. Here are some examples. She is invited, isn't she? They are the group who performed in the festival, aren't they? Chris is lying, isn't he? Tag questions are used to ask for agreement or to ask for things, favors, or new information. To determine which, listen to the speaker's tone. A rising tone at the end of a tag question indicates that it is a real question. The speaker wants to know something or wants someone to do something. Falling tone, however, means that the speaker is looking for agreement. Embedded questions. These questions are added permanently to declarative or interrogative clauses. It is a question that is included inside another question or statement. They are common after introductory phrases, such as, I wonder, could you tell me, do you know, can you remember, and let's ask. Here are some rules to remember when using embedded questions. Rule number 1. If the embedded question is part of a statement, use a period and not a question mark at the end of the sentence. Also, if the question is in the present or past simple verb tense, omit the auxiliary verbs do, does, and did, and change the verb to its appropriate form. Some examples are the following. What time did she eat? I wonder what time she ate. What time did she leave? I'd like to know what time she left. Rule number 2. If the embedded question includes an auxiliary verb or the verb, to be, reverse the positions of the subject and the auxiliary verb. Here are some examples. Is she a teacher? Do you know if she is a teacher? What is he doing there? I wonder what he is doing there. Rule number 3. Do not use a verbal contraction at the end of the sentence. A contraction is a word or phrase that has been shortened by dropping one or more letters. In writing, an apostrophe is used to indicate the place of the missing letters. Some examples of contractions are the following. Can't, cannot, she's, she is, you'll, you will, I've, I have, and isn't, is not. Let's take a look at these examples. How quiet is she? Can you tell me how quiet she is? Where is he? Do you know where he is? Rule number 4. Embedded questions are introduced by whether or not, and if, when there is no question word in the sentence. Here are some examples. Is he mad? I wonder if he is mad or not. Will she be okay? Can you tell me whether she will be okay or not? Rule number 5. The question word can be followed by an infinitive. An infinitive is a verbal consisting of the word to plus a verb and functioning as a noun, adjective, or adverb. Some examples are to play, to write, to learn, and to fly. Let's take a look at these examples. How should I prepare for my qualifying examination? I'm not sure how to prepare for my qualifying examination. When can I use the computer? Can you tell me when to use the computer? Alternative questions. These are questions that make the listeners choose from two or more subjects or objects. Here are some examples. Do you want to eat pasta, pizza, or hamburger? Will they buy a house or rent an apartment? Are you going to ride a bus or a taxi? This time, we are going to have a short activity. We are going to arrange the following jumbled letters to form the correct word. Are you ready? If yes, then let's start. The answer is questions. The answer is embedded. The answer is information. The answer is alternative. The answer is attached.
And that's all for today, learners. Once again, I am Ma'am Leia, and I'll see you again in our next episode.